Okay, first of all, I got my name from when I was a kid. I was a little tomboy. I was always playing with the majority of my cousins were males, so were little boys, so I would always play, boys games. And we had this game, called Meteor of Man because of this only black superhero that we knew of. Because of that movie. If you remember that movie was whack. That movie was whack, but it was a black guy, so we really liked it, and that's where I got my name from as a kid. And then when I grew up, I kept the name because I thought about it, and what a meteor does is like it comes from the sky, lands on the earth, and leaves an impact. Like what human beings do. We come from the sky. I'm talking to my believers here. We are created by God. We come from the sky, we land on the earth, and we're supposed to leave an impact, a positive one if possible, and then we're done. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of why I kept the name. Turn it into hundreds of millions of dollars. I wouldn't want my kids to work or anything like that. I would find a way to invest it, and turn it into billions. You know what I'm saying? I'm the happiest when I'm with my family because most of them still live overseas. So whenever I get to see them, I'm, really happy. My favorite thing about me, physically, I would say my eyes, and mentally, I would say I am very patient. It's really difficult to piss me off, really. One embarrassing moment that I remember is when I was a teen, back when I was living overseas. I was supposed to get off at a station, and the station was actually closed. It was under construction, and I was the only one who didn't know that in that car. So it's almost, my station, and I'm getting ready to, get off. I just go towards the doors and everything like that, and the train just keeps going. And, like, I was like, okay, what's going on? I even screamed. I remember I was like, oh, like that. And everybody was like, girl, what's wrong? Like, go sit down somewhere, And I was like, okay, I was anticipating the next station, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Embarrassing. The last person I took a pic of was my little niece. She's 6, and I hadn't seen her in a while, and I saw her, and we went for, a tour in the city, and we took pictures. My dream job is a job that I would do to make money. It would be something that I would do just to help people out, because I would have so much money that I would need to, work. So I would just go around and help people, volunteering and stuff like that. When I wouldn't want to stop, I would just stop whenever I want and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that would be a dream job. One item that I will live without is my toothbrush. one lesson I've learned is that I can't hang out with a do what I want person. A do what I want person is somebody who always does what they want. Okay? They always tell you, oh, I'ma do what I want. I'ma do what I want regardless. I'ma do what I, oh, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that kind of person thinks rules are for fools. So what they do is they always, end up hurting somebody in the process of always doing what they want. If it's your coworker, they end up, taking money because that's what they wanted to do, and next thing you know, you have to lie for them or anything like that. If it's your friend and she feels like, and they feel like they have to sleep with married people, next thing you know, you have to maybe lie for them. You know what I'm saying? Or what they want is, one morning they wake up and what they want to do is sleep with your man, or